Bojo and Dinaway Maganadog. I'm back, recalibrated. I had to really take some time to determine why it is I decided to start this channel and what the purpose is. And I've also had to do some deep spiritual seeking along the way. And I also have had to take a little time to grieve what is going on in the world. And I've been caught between this dichotomy of seeing what is absolutely heartbreaking and devastating taking place in the world, comparing it to the history of my Indigenous ancestors and other Indigenous people on the planet, and whose voices have been silenced over generations, and realizing that I am a reconnecting Ojibwe and questioning who am I to say anything. And it's been a lot, and so my absence has been longer than I had expected it to be. And I'm not promising that I will be consistent going forward because I still have a lot of work to do. I have to identify and really dig into more deeply than what I think I already have, my own biases, my own traumas, and my approach to this work, which I am a teacher, so part of me is called to teach, but I'm also a lifelong learner, but I don't know the answers. All I know is I have this little grain, this little kernel of what I believe is truth that tells me, that reverberates through my body, that grace is our human superpower. And I mean our grace, the grace that we hold within ourselves, within the cells of our hearts, that are innate to our being as humans embodied on this planet. I truly believe that. I just haven't worked out for myself, how do you talk about grace in these freaking challenging times and be helpful and not spiritual bypassing. So I feel a little more grounded in my belief, and I have created some checkpoints for my soul so that when I do these videos, I'm not checking a box of some algorithm. I'm actually doing the work that I think is important for us to do, to talk about, to explore. And in that process, I've developed a secondary belief, which showed itself pretty early in my work, and I bypassed it thinking, oh, that's a cute little phrase. But seeing what's going on, seeing how things are unfolding across the world, it's no longer just a cute little phrase. I believe it is fundamental and foundational to how we pull ourselves together and dig into our grace. And so the phrase is grace over greed. Now, I'm kind of all over the board. I'm all over the page with regard to how to make that manifest. And I keep coming back to this idea that it's not my single solitary work to do that. We do that collectively we take that phrase, grace over greed. Grace is our superpower. We take those two concepts, we work on them together. We work on them in our individual hearts to find a way to right what's wrong in this world for once and for all. That's a big challenge, and I know it sounds ridiculous, but I hope you understand where I'm kind of headed with that. If you look at our generational history and you look at who we are and where we are in today's world, I believe we are called to heal all those generational traumas and to right what has been done badly, wrongly in the past. So I am hoping that you're still out there if you have been following me and that you are interested in going on this journey with me. I'm going to start asking a lot more questions instead of just kind of laying out what I'm not going to talk at you. I'm hoping to talk with you, which is really strange given the medium that we're using, but I'm hoping that works. I believe that works. So anyway, I just wanted to pop in here. I've had a beautiful morning watering the plants, and every drop of water that came out of that hose, I prayed over, which is my responsibility as Ojibwe Kwe and my relationship to Nibe, the water. But every drop of water that came out, I prayed for the people in Palestine who don't have water. And I hope that you will join me in these prayers to turn away from greed collectively and to return to a state of grace within ourselves and within our relationships collectively to each other, so that we can heal the world. Stay tuned. Let's do this together. Be well. Take really good care of your hearts. Know that you are here on purpose, and you have buddies out here. We'll find each other. We'll get together. We'll help to heal the world together using our grace. All right. Bama P.